In the previous video, we talked about our health optimization framework. Be sure to watch that video if you have not seen it already. The framework we established outlines all of the key elements intrinsic to our healthy lifestyle. Now that we know what to focus on and what to fix, our next question should be: how do we fix these issues? How we can successfully change our old habits? And what the easiest way to stop overeating at dinner, or fix poor sleep, or stop spending enormous amount of time on social media, computer games or smartphones? We'll cover all of that in this video. Coming up. Hi, Andrey here. Welcome to Practical Health, the channel that provides practical tips and tricks for improving your health and quality of life. If you're new to the channel, consider subscribing. Watching our video is one habit you definitely want to form. In this video, we'll talk about a typical framework for changing habits, and at the end of the video, I will share my personal system for building healthy habits. The key thing to focus on when we're trying to break unwanted habits is to change our default behavior by making new healthy habits a part of our daily routine. If we can manage this, we won't have the option to slack on our healthy habits moving forward. So, we'll have to apply extra effort in order to deviate from our healthy default behavior. Some school of thoughts refer to this as our default environment, since it's the environment that tends to drive our behavior. I hope you're a fan of examples, because I've got a hot one for you, right off the grill. Brushing teeth. Most adults brush their teeth twice a day, once in the morning and once before bed. Typically, this healthy habit was imparted way back in our childhood and became a part of our life that we don't ever feel the need to question. This is a great example of healthy default behavior. One typical habit-changing framework is awareness, decision, implementation. The steps required for implementing a change are as follows. Number 1. Evaluate the current daily routine. With our health optimization framework, we already know all of the key areas to focus on. Number 2. Identify an improvement opportunity. Number 3. Take action and change the daily routine. Number 4. Build the habit. This is the most challenging step. In theory, building a habit takes 21 days, though some research suggests it could actually take anywhere between 18 and 254 days, with the median being 66 days. And number 5. Fine-tune the plan. With those steps accomplished, you can enjoy a healthy and happy life with new healthy default behaviors. Okay, there are a number of approaches when it comes to building positive habits. One great concept to keep in mind comes from famous comedian Jerry Seinfeld. It's called "Don't break the chain." The idea is quite simple. Get a calendar, a paper calendar, not the one on your phone or computer. Hang your paper calendar on the wall and put a big red X over each day that you succeed in following your desired habit. Jerry used this approach to write jokes, but the concept can be applied to all sorts of things. Just keep your chain growing longer and longer every day, and you'll grow to like seeing this chain, especially once you've gotten a few weeks under your belt. Your only job is to avoid breaking the chain, so don't mess it up. Another approach involves introducing your own tracking system for several elements and scoring yourself every day. Here's the system that I used several years ago. I set 9 different parameters to measure my day with. If I completely screwed up, say I didn't bother going to the gym, then I got a 0. If I did a passable job, for instance getting okay sleep, then I would receive a 0.5 score. And doing something just right is the only way to get 1. For example, having dinner at least 3 hours before going to bed. My competitive nature pushed me to strive for the highest score possible. I enjoyed seeing the progress day after day. Over time, the habits were built, and I no longer needed the scoring system to ensure that I stuck with that. You can develop your own tracking system to suit your personal needs. By the way, if it works, don't forget to celebrate your success. It will send a rush of happiness to your brain and it will help you continue your progress. In my experience, building a habit is usually a non-linear process. Usually I have ups and downs with this. In the beginning, there will be a huge push to build the desired habit. I follow the plan closely for quite some time, but at some point I take a break, get some rest, and then head back into the plan. And over time the habit is built. I've noticed that new habits tend to make physiological changes in my body and psychological changes in my brain. For example, when I decided to stop eating cakes, candies and other sweets, after some time had passed, my reaction to these food items had completely changed. I didn't crave them anymore, but also I had a hard time keeping them down, if I did happen across them. These days, to me a cake feels like a regular cake with a mountain of extra sugar on top. Way too sweet. So that's it for today. I hope you picked up something useful and interesting from this video. If you have your own tips on successfully building healthy habits, then please post them in the comment section below. If you enjoyed this video, please click the like button. It will help our small channel grow. And by the way, rumor has it that when people subscribe to our Practical Health channel, they become 20% more practical and 20% healthier. Okay, see you next time. But meanwhile, don't break the chain, please. Bye.